Today, I think we're going to be working on a makeshift slime. Why don't you put the glue in first? Put the glue in first. Open up the whole glue container and pour it in. Now, we've done a lot of slime tutorials over the last year or so, mostly involving borax and glue, but we're kind of winging this one because Raya wanted to do it this minute, and so we got out the materials and we're going for it. So it looks like right now we're pouring a whole container of glue in there. It's probably about 4 ounces or so. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I think that's good. Now don't get it on your push pop. Okay, now we are gonna just a tad of water, tit of water. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and add some borax. Now I like to add the borax myself and not have Raya really do it, just because it can be a little bit toxic, I think, if it's ingested. Give you right. So we poured in some borax. I just kind of picked up the box of borax and poured what seemed to be about a tablespoon, because I'm holding our infant and didn't have too many hands. Raya, what are you eating there? What's it called? A push pop? What does it taste like?
Strawberries.
Is it pretty good? Why is it called a push pop?
Because you push it up.
And can you push it back down? I remember those from back in the 80s and 90s from when I was your age.
Now mix.
Now mix it up.
Starting to get thick.
Is it? Let's take a look. Oh man, it's getting thick really quick. That's what happens when you mix that glue with the borax, huh? If you want, you can take a little break from mixing and add in whatever color you're gonna want it to be. What color do you think you're gonna want it to be? Sure, yeah. As long as you didn't get it on your push pop. Okay, so what? You can. Sure. So what color are you gonna put in now? Okay, go ahead and grab it. Well, I can't grab it for you because I'm holding the baby. All right, so in here, I think we have like a pastel colors, green, orange, pink, and purple. What are you gonna go for today? My favorite, the green. Sure. How many drips are you gonna do?
4.
Okay, 4 squirts. Okay, let's keep it mixing. Is it starting to look a little bit like slime?
No.
I think we might need a little bit more glue. Uh-oh.
That's okay. We can wash.
Alright, so we put a little bit more glue in. We're going to see how the consistency is now. Is it feeling a little thicker? I think maybe we had to go for more than the 4 ounces because Ray may have poured in a little bit more water than we had anticipated. The color's awfully nice though.
Yeah. I think I might add a little bit of purple or orange.
Okay. I wouldn't add too much orange because orange is pretty close to brown and it might turn it a color you don't love. Okay. Are the pink and purple over? Are you finished the push pop? Well, now we know that it's a snack that you enjoy. A very bad for you treat, but it sure is fun to eat.
Pink and green?
Sure, give it a try. See what they make.
I'm gonna do 3 drops.
Okay. part. I think that's almost out too. I want you to do some pretty intense mixing because I still see some borax floating around in there.
Whoa, that looks pretty.
Does it? Does it look kind of swirly?
Look.
Oh, beautiful. And that blue bowl especially, huh?
Yeah.
Got a lot of blue going. So what we kind of have here is a glob of slime, right? Pick up the glob. So that's slime as it is. And the rest of it is a little bit more liquidy. I'm sure if you added a little bit more glue, you could get the consistency that you want. You can keep the spoon in there and just add a bit more.
Take it off.
Sure, sure.
My hands.
Washing your hands in a cup of water?
Yeah.
And what are you gonna add in next?
Like some glue.
All right. So we kind of are doing glue, water, borax, until we get the right consistency. Ray had a really fun idea for a project this morning. Yeah, give it a try. Which we're gonna have to give a shot at. She wanted to make, what was the project you wanted to make this morning?
I wanted to make slime in a balloon.
Slime in a balloon. So once we make this slime, we're gonna see if we have any balloons.
We have water.
We have water balloons. What would happen if we put it in a water balloon?
We would shoot it out in a balloon.
And then I throw the balloon at you, and what happens?
It will explode in my face.
You got slimed, right?
Right.
That'd be a fun idea, though. Especially with some water in there. Nice little cool off, and then go hose off. All right, how are we looking over here?
Got 2 globs.
All right, I think I'm gonna give my shot at mixing really quick. What we have here is a big glob of slime. We definitely have had smoother batches. This is really, really watery. I think that there was a lot of water that went in it at the beginning. However, it does still work. If you pick it up, you know, it is slime. Slime, slime, slime. It's pretty gooey, but this is kind of the definition of slime. If you wanted to slime someone, this would be good. The good thing is I just washed my hands and it came off. Absolutely no problem. Rhea's big idea right now is trying to open up a little water balloon and put that slime inside of it. She's got a push pop in her mouth, so she's kind of muted right now. But I'm not quite sure how we're gonna accomplish this idea. It's gonna take a little thinking out. My thought is that we get the balloon a little bit bigger by filling it up with some water, right? And then maybe transport the slime into it. So let's give that a shot.
Put it in. This didn't look in there.
The water balloon was so small that the slime just wouldn't really squish in there. So we are going to continue this with a bigger balloon once we procure one of those. What's cool about this slime though is when you open it up inside, because Rhea mixed the 2 colors, you do see the first color, which is that turquoise, with the purple on the outside. What's your idea? We certainly could, they just wouldn't be able to blow up like a balloon then because they'd have a hole for the air to come out.
That's what we can do.
Okay, we can give it a try.
Let's do it. Ooh, it might be coloring.
Well, what you could do is just put water with food coloring inside the balloon and then you throw it outside and you have a painted water balloon. No, you don't want to try that? Okay.
Hey, my solution. My solution to work.
Let's see what's in there. Yeah, Yeah, that could go inside the water balloon.
Yeah, let's do
probably.
it. Let's do it. I just need it to be a little bit red. Not red.
So you want that to go inside the water balloon? Right.
Bye-bye. See you at the top.
Thanks for visiting Raya's World. I would say that the water balloon...
Thanks for visiting Raya's World. Thanks for visiting Raya's World. I'll see you at the top.
All right. Would you say that the water balloon part of this project was a success?
No.
It was a fail. Fail! However, the slime part of this project was a success. So what we ended up with was plain old water balloon with some purple inside of it. It is kind of pretty. Hold it up. Some of the solution made it in, and when we throw it outside, we might get, you know, painted purple a little bit. But we have to find out a way to get that slime inside of there, and I think a bigger balloon is the solution. So the slime itself was fine. Remember what you need for that is blue borax, hot water, and a little food coloring, and you're good to go.